In 2022, I received a diagnosis that should have taken away my will to live. But the opposite happened. I was diagnosed with ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a progressive neurodegenerative disease with no cure. It causes muscle atrophy and slowly takes away movements that once seemed so simple. It was then, for the first time, that I understood the true weight of existence. Krishnamurti is said to have stated that living is disorder, while dying is order. I understood that in practice, because life seems like a train constantly in motion, passing through landscapes that never remain the same. In one moment, we are given joy. In the next, we are struck by loss, disappointment, and pain. And the most curious thing is that this train seems incapable of judging who we are or what we do. It doesn't matter how good or cruel someone is, virtuous or selfish. Life distributes its events without revealing any sense of justice. Perhaps that is precisely why life so often seems unfair to us. Schopenhauer believed that to live is to suffer, that the world was not made for happiness, but for pain, struggle, and the frustration of our desires. He imagined that if we knocked on the graves and asked the dead whether they would want to return to life, they would simply shake their heads in refusal. After experiencing the rest of death, who would want to return to the torments of this world? After my diagnosis, I asked myself that question every day, and the answer frightened me. If living is so painful, why should I fear death? Perhaps because there is something within us that insists on remaining and existing, even when the body hurts, even when we lose people, even when everything seems meaningless. There is a silent force that keeps saying, continue. Albert Camus called this conflict the absurd. We are beings desperately searching for meaning, living in a universe that may never offer us any answers. And yet we continue, and even while living with increasingly greater limitations, I discovered an even stronger desire to remain alive. I began to value what once seemed ordinary. If Schopenhauer was right in saying that to live is to suffer, perhaps courage does not lie in escaping suffering, but in continuing to walk despite it. Sometimes people tell me that they see me as an example, but I always give them the same answer. I am not an example to anyone. I didn't choose to go through this. I didn't wake up one day and decide to face a neurodegenerative disease. ALS simply crossed my path. And when life leaves us with no alternatives, moving forward ceases to be an act of heroism and becomes the only possibility. If there is any courage in me, it was not born from choice. It was born from the need to keep living, one day at a time. Camus said that we must imagine Sisyphus happy. Condemned to eternally push a rock up a mountain, he finds freedom precisely by accepting his condition. Perhaps life is this: not waiting for the universe to explain its choices to us, not demanding justice from a world that never promised to be fair, simply continuing. Time passes and things change, but as long as there is a single moment of consciousness, there is still life. And perhaps that alone is reason enough to continue. Life may not give us answers, but we can still choose how to face it. And you, what keeps you going? Write in the comments. If this reflection found you at the right moment, share this video. Perhaps it is exactly what someone else needs to hear as well. Here, silence does not comfort, it screams. This is the channel, the silence that screams.